Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. One of my favorite things to do, genuinely favorite things to do, is to help you. Help people regardless of what the problem is. Now, a lot of times I can't help people. Like, one of the worst things about the gifting event was that let's say I have a 12-year-old reach out to me, email me, and say, Prof, could you please help me get my units back? I traded someone a greater gifting crystal and spent my 300 units that I got for Christmas in some cases, and then I got nothing in return. Tragic story, terrible. And even though I said file a help ticket and report the person, we had people who were so good at scamming people, especially kids, they would just change their name or somehow go off the grid. I don't know how they even did it half the time, but regardless, I couldn't help them, but I wanted to. But when I can help people, and I'm able to, it just feels good. And that's one of the beauties of YouTube, is that if you have a channel that's more about the community than it is about clicks, you're able to help, in a small way, humanity. And that's awesome. So if you didn't see this video from a few days ago, we have an update. F1TLYFE is a summoner that saved up about 100 of his Black ISO store credits for 6-star Scarlet Witch, only to log in and see what you see in front of you. 41, down, I guess, about 60 of what he expected to see. And he swears to this day that he had never purchased anything in the store. Well, the strange thing about this story is that at first, when he filed the help ticket and said that he had not spent any of the coins and hadn't been there for months, they basically said, yeah, we disagree. In fact, you bought 2 max sig ability crystals for 64 credits. So I did a very basic amount of investigation in the store, realized that they had to be implying, even though I still feel like this summoner, or this representative, I should say, probably hasn't played the game very much or doesn't realize what they were saying, but you can't actually buy max sig ability crystals in the Black ISO store. You just can't. Now you can buy 4-star Scarlet Witches, but if you buy 4-star Scarlet Witches, it makes no sense because you now get the 4-star Scarlet Witch for free by signing up for the Black ISO store. I actually don't even know why they have that as an option, unless they're just trying to scam people who are growing their rosters at the beginning into thinking they should waste those Black ISO store credits on the 4-star when 6 stones are so much easier to get. And let's be real, I mean, I would assume this is how it's going to be because I just put 6 stones straight into her right when I got her. But every month that you're in the Black ISO store, you just keep adding 6 to her naturally. So you really don't need to ever purchase her. And he had her at max sig, probably doing what I did and just put a bunch of 6 stones into her. Well, that didn't stop the account, someone in the account, or the account by itself. We'll never know. It's not the point of this video. You can argue about that for days, I'm sure, and never get an answer. But it makes no sense to purchase 2 4-stars when you're trying to save for the 6-star and you already have a maxed out 4-star. The small amount of 5-star shards you get from max sig ability crystal is not worth spending credits of actual cash for something very valuable. So when this information was presented, it said the items are still available on your account, which made it feel like there was some hope. But then there wasn't hope, because it says, I see that the 1 4-star max signature ability crystal was used in the game, so they were unable to refund a purchase. So when I talked about this video a couple days ago, that was under the banner of he doesn't have any hope. And sometimes when people get really desperate for some reason, that's when they turn to me. It's like, I'm out of options. I might as well email Prof. I got nothing to lose. So I did a video and talked about how even if this summoner did accidentally, and they still swear they didn't, but whatever, did accidentally purchase 2 4-stars, it makes no sense as to why they should want that. And it should be an easy way to reverse the purchase. Plus, if you're taking somebody off and you're taking away their Black ISO store credits, you're probably going to motivate them to not pay for the Black ISO store in the future. And so Kabam's actually losing a lot more money in the future from an account and a loyal summoner by sticking with this rule of if you opened a max signature ability crystal, we can't reverse it, than if they just reversed it. So eventually, he says it's completely dishonest, didn't purchase with credits, and I know 120% that I did not purchase that, blah, blah, blah. Well, I thought that was the end of it. But he sent over this video because wouldn't you know, when he went into his eventually and scrolled down, he was able to check his credits and even though he did not want the 4 stars and claims to not have purchased them, he still has the credits back because escalated ticket to a payment specialist, and then shout out to Mildred in the department. Upon further investigation, I can confirm you purchased 2 4-star Scarlet Witches, so that was my theory, and that theory was confirmed. Yay. However, it shows you obtained duplicates of 4-star Scarlet Witch and received 555 star shards. I understand that you may be requesting an in-game transaction reversal. To be able to offer this, I wanted to reconfirm that a reversal is still desired. So instead of saying there's nothing we can do, Mildred said, I can do this for you. And in the end, they did. And so we have a happy ending to this story. My theory about the 2 4 stars, which was not a complex theory to get, turned out to be true. I'm really happy to have helped the summoner, and also happy to highlight when somebody, I do feel like it's true RNG when you file a help ticket at Kabam. Sometimes they don't respond at all, and sometimes there's somebody who responds like they've never played the game and maybe they haven't. And then you get somebody like Mildred, and suddenly everything's great. So congratulations. I'm really happy to give somebody who is very upset, and understandably so, at the beginning of the week, a happy ending to the story to start the weekend off. So thank you for reaching back out so we can make this video a conclusion. I'm sure this is the last time I'll be talking about this on my channel because the case is officially closed.